The police, finally understanding the situation, turned their attention to Xavier. The smug look on his face had evaporated, replaced by a growing dread. Wendy, however, remained blissfully ignorant, clinging to Xavier's arm and spewing insults at me. "You're framing him, Zachary," she shrieked. "You're just jealous because I'm with a real man now." I couldn't help but chuckle at her delusion. The police, growing impatient, separated her from Xavier and began questioning him. He stammered, claiming he borrowed the car from a friend. A likely story, considering the car was worth more than most houses. The detective running the case was not stupid and very quickly began reading him his rights. As the gravity of the situation dawned on Wendy, her bravado crumbled. The Rolls-Royce, the expensive meals, the lavish lifestyle, all of it was built on a lie. Her baby, the heir to the richest man, was nothing more than a petty thief, a car washer who'd gotten too ambitious. She watched in horror as Xavier, pale and sweating, was led away in handcuffs. The students who had gathered nearby whispered and pointed, their previous awe replaced by scorn. The reality of her situation hit her like a ton of bricks. No wealthy boyfriend, no fancy car, no guaranteed future. Just a delayed graduation and a reputation in tatters. She turned to me, her eyes filled with a desperate plea. "Zachary, please," she begged. "Tell them it's a mistake. Tell them Xavier didn't steal the car." I remained silent, watching her squirm. This was the karma she had so richly deserved. Every condescending remark, every belittling jab, every act of betrayal was now coming back to haunt her. Seeing that I wasn't going to help, Wendy's desperation turned to rage. She lunged at me, clawing and screaming. "It's all your fault," she yelled. "You ruined my life." The police quickly intervened, pulling her off me and restraining her. As they dragged her away, kicking and screaming, she continued to hurl insults. I watched her go, feeling a sense of satisfaction wash over me. Justice had been served. But my revenge wasn't complete. Xavier's father, upon learning of his son's arrest and the stolen car, was furious. Not only did he disown Xavier, cutting him off from the family fortune, but he also pressed charges to the full extent of the law. Xavier, who had always relied on his father's money and influence, was completely lost without it. He faced a lengthy prison sentence, his life of luxury replaced by cold, hard reality. The story of Wendy and Xavier became a cautionary tale on campus. Students whispered about the gold digger and the imposter, their downfall a testament to the consequences of greed and dishonesty. Wendy, ostracized by her peers and facing the prospect of a bleak future, dropped out of school. The last I heard, she was working as a waitress at a greasy diner, a far cry from the high society she had so desperately craved. As for me, I moved on with my life. The Rolls-Royce was returned, albeit slightly dirtier than before, and I continued my studies, eventually graduating with honors. I learned a valuable lesson about the importance of character and the fleeting nature of superficial relationships. And while I wouldn't say I enjoyed the revenge, I certainly didn't regret it. Wendy and Xavier had brought it upon themselves, and in the end, they got exactly what they deserved. Karma, as they say, is a dish best served cold, preferably in a $15 million Rolls-Royce.